and welcome back to the Auburn Sportsplex. Our fours are up, ladies and gentlemen. We got one more game ahead of us, and it's the Sorority 7-on-7 intramural championships between Alpha Gam and AOPI. Trey, how excited are you for this one?
I'm thrilled. Great night of football so far. A lot of thrilling action, some controversy, and all the above.
Everything you ask for in a sport, drama, excitement, athletic ability.
Some great plays, some fantastic highlights, especially in that last game we just saw some incredible catches.
Indeed, and right now to cap off the night is sorority football coming your way.
The Pac-12 after dark. So, flag football events.
Yeah. What do we call this at the beginning of the broadcast? The Fiesta Bowl?
I think so.
The Fiesta Bowl.
All right. We have colorways will throw me a little bit off here.
As I attempt to mess with the scorebug that a beautiful, handsome man made. If you got a hunger for more sports, you can listen in on Fridays from 1 to 2 o'clock for Smooth Operators, U Eagles' exclusive Formula One show, and on Wednesdays from 9 to 10 for WWEGL, all the coverage of wrestling and other related wrestling content.
And post that wrestling content, turn into Barners Before Bed at 10 p.m., the nightcap on every Wednesday, Weagle 91.1. But yes, we have AOPI here in the gold uniforms and Alpha Gam in the gray uniforms. And it appears that AOPI probably has the home field advantage, but the Alpha Gam fan base is starting to make their way to the far sideline. And Noah, here we go.
And for the first time tonight, we have coaches with headsets on. So I'm very excited to see the plays dialed up.
How about the fits from the AOPI coaching staff?
Indeed.
Ron Burgundy there.
All red. Whole lot of red down there on that sideline. But either way, we'll get this thing started. Here's the snap. It's a fake handoff. There's the throw. It's caught. She's got room to work, but she's immediately tackled because that flag just kind of fell off of her.
Yeah, the reception there by, there's not a number 31. There we go.
Alpha
That
Gam.
would be Faith Lane on the reception there for Alpha Gam.
Alpha Gam will pick this one back up just in front of their own 20-yard line. They'll have a full 20 yards to go. Going with the in motion handoff. We got ourselves a sweep.
A little miscommunication.
That was definitely a football play.
Looks like the hostile environment of the AOPI fan base really got to that play there.
Indeed, there's only so much you can do if you're getting affected by the crowd. As the camera's finally set, and Alpha Gam will have this one with 3 down linemen and 2 to the left, 1 to the right. There's your snap. Drop back, roll out left, throw across her back foot. That one's going to be dropped at the 20-yard line. 3rd and a country mile.
Intended receiver right there was Arden McCullough for Alpha Gam.
Alpha Gam going again with 3 down linemen. Listen to that crowd roar. 1 halfback, she's in motion. That's a handoff, and that's going to be a tackle in the backfield.
The AOPI defense really feeding off the crowd right there, Noah.
Indeed, and why do you think we had a run right there on a 3rd and long situation?
You never know. Maybe try to get some yardage back, but it looks like we're going to have an Alpha Gam punt right here.
Long way on this punt. With 17 minutes and 56 seconds left to go, we're still tied at 0. Alpha Gam punt is up and away. A little bit of a low punt, hits the dirt. She's got some room to work, but she's going to be going and she's tackled at 20.
Who's that there on the return for AOPI? Uncle Mo appears to be on the gold team here, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would say so.
See what Ron Burgundy and crew dial up here from the behind the headsets for AOPI.
Is that an Xbox headset?
I think so.
That's Turtle Beach, dog. All right, AOPI. One down lineman. Drop back, passes up, and it's caught. A bit of a high throw there to go to the middle of the field. AOPI got that drive started early with a catch. 16:50 left to go here in half number one. We're still tied 0-0.
I like that play call there from AOPI to really settle everyone down after a great defensive stance.
3 down lineman. To the left, one to the right. Throw is up, and it's right back to the center. A fantastic play call from Ron Burgundy and co. on that sideline. Both of these fan bases are riled up.
Yeah, and here comes the Alpha Game fan base. We got another battle of the sidelines.
Yep. Maybe they won't chirp as much as they did in our last game.
I doubt we'll see the captains meeting at midfield for this one.
Snap is up and away. That one is going to be caught just outside of the end zone, but she goes in anyway. It's a touchdown for AOPI.
We may have a flag there, Noah. Let's see what the call is here from the head umpire.
It's going to be on AOPI.
Big break right there for Alpha Gam.
I think. Matter of fact, I know. As the referee is taking those cones back to signify where you have to snap the ball from. AOPI looking for somewhere to go with it right here. They got 2 out left and 1 out right. 15-12 ready to go. She has to roll out to her left, and it's going to be a quarterback run as she gets that one about 2 yards downfield before being brought down. 4th and about 3 to go.
It's always tough to see the numbers there on the yellow pennies. Who was that there? Great play by the AOPI quarterback to elude the Alpha Gam blitz.
That was Casey McClinney.
Great play there by Casey.
Casey taking control in the huddle.
Or Cassidy McGlinney.
Cassidy, good Lord, I can't read. Like Cassidy, she'll have 2 out wide, 3 down linemen, and 1 to the right. Let's see what they dialed up in that headset of theirs. Here's the drop back. That throw is deep on a fade route, and it's caught!
What a ball there by Cassidy, and what a great reception, getting both feet down there in the back of the end zone.
What a fantastic play.
And there may be some laundry on the field once again there from the sideline official.
But you can see Ron Burgundy and co. slapping their heads. But that penalty is going to be on the defense and declined. It'll stay a touchdown. Fantastic way for AOPI to jump out in front of them. They lead 6-0 with 13 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in half number one. I don't know why music is being played. I can't really hear it. They might be practicing down there.
We've seen some fantastic quarterback play tonight from all 4 games.
We have. As here's the snap for AOPI. That ball is thrown back to the center, but it's dropped. They'll stay at 6 points.
What a play there by the Alpha Gam linebacker, Faith Lane, to break up that point after attempt. See if Alpha Gam can come out and muster up a response to that AOPI touchdown.
Yeah, you got to do something. You can't just let the opposite team score more points than you.
I think that every team that scored first has won in our 4-game showcase we got.
Like I was saying earlier, 70% of teams score first and win, and 80% of statistics are made up on the spot. As it'll be Alpha Gam in their gray jerseys taking the field again. They said, get that football out of here. We don't want to play with that one. They got 5 seconds on the play clock. Here's the snap. It's low. Ball is dumped off the center. She's got running room to work with, and she's going to be tackled.
That'll be Abigail Gatson there on the reception, number 34. moving the chains for Alpha Gam.
Great first down pickup.
Is that a timeout here by the Alpha Gam coaching staff? An early timeout?
No. What they do, they get their plays from their coaches.
Oh, okay. A full-on huddle.
Yeah, like Pee Wee football. 12 minutes and 14 seconds left to go here in half number 1. AOPI currently leading 6-0 after not being able to get a 1-point conversion. Here's the snap. It's high. Thrown off her back foot. Is just barely able to find her target, as that's going to be about a 2nd and 2 to go.
Gatson appears to be the premier target for this Alpha Gam ball club.
Still got a long way to go, about 40 yards. 2nd and 2, they're meeting over by the sideline again. Second and about 4, probably, I don't know, for Alpha Gam.
I believe Margaret Messerly is the quarterback here for Alpha Gam.
Alpha Gam with some room to work. She's got it. She's got at least a first down as she goes out of bounds. Looking to protect that body to make sure she doesn't get injured.
Heads up play there by Margaret to elude the pressure and get the first down there for Alpha Gam.
Long way still to go. About 1st and, let's say, 15, dear listener. As there is 10 minutes and 57 seconds left to go on the game clock. 18 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Alpha Gam, two out right, 3 down linemen, 1 out left. Here's the snap. Steps up in the pocket. That ball is thrown and almost intercepted.
Another flag thrown right there. Look for a possible pass interference going across the middle. Or a hold on the defense. Let's see here.
I believe that is a 5-yard penalty. That'll help Alpha Gam out. So we got a little bit of Eye of the Tiger action going on.
Yeah, great song choices tonight.
Indeed. I'm pumped up and I'm just calling.
When the fight song was on, that really got the juices flowing.
Indeed.
Nothing says football like a good band, a good college band.
That's what intramural football needs. We need a band.
We sure do.
As Alpha Gam has 2 out wide and 3 down linemen. She goes out to her left. That ball is thrown and caught.
Great day to have Gaston on your fantasy team, as she's reeled in, 3 to 4 receptions on this drive.
Indeed. And each time they've resulted in first downs, as it'll be 1st and about 5 to go to the end zone. 9 minutes, 30 seconds left to go here in half number 1. AOPI leads 6-0. But Alpha Gam knocking on heaven's door, trying to eat back into that lead.
Safe to say that the AOPI staff won the fit battle tonight.
They did. As Alpha Gam. Opportunity for destiny right here. That's going to be a handoff to the left side. She's got room to work. That's going to be a touchdown.
What a response there by Alpha Gam. Gaston really spearheading the comeback here, or the short comeback. Tie Alpha Gam up 6-6 here with 8 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the first half.
Indeed, and they'll be looking to take the lead on this conversion, even if they choose 2 or 1. By the way, we might be shaping up for a shootout at the OK Corral tonight, Trey.
Hey, I would love to see a good shootout. Gives us something to talk about.
Instead of like the last 3 games where it was decided halfway through the second half. Alpha Gam line up in the shotgun again. They got 2 out wide. That ball is thrown across the middle and caught and scored. I don't know what the flag is on. But if it stands, Alpha Gam will have the lead 7-6.
I don't think I've ever seen that motion from an official before.
But it'll stay a 1-point conversion. Alpha Gam takes the lead 7-6 with 7 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in half number 1.
It looks like they're having a second attempt here as the Alpha Gam squad goes back into the huddle.
Never mind. Everything I just told you folks was wrong.
I try to find Gaston here.
Alpha Gam. They're running up in a trips motion. Oh, my goodness. Ball is snapped. Ball is thrown up. Ball is dropped on the line. This one will stay 6-6.
Great play there by Messerly to avoid the attempt by the AOPI defender, and unfortunately just could not convert there for Alpha Gam. And yeah, 6-6, 7 minutes left. No, what stood out to you so far, do you think?
First and foremost, both these teams are really going at it. They've thrown the ball up, they've went up for it, and they've just done really well with the play calling. We got Ron Burgundy on this sideline. Their head coach does not have a good outfit planned, I guess. But
it doesn't stand out like the AOPI coaching staff does.
Yeah. As here's the snap from Alpha.
Wow.
Alpha
A little RPO there? Did I just see that little RPO?
Did.
How about that?
Big brain plays out here. As AOPI looking to take back the lead that was just taken from them. It's 6-6 with 6 minutes left to go here in the first half.
Burgundy's digging real deep into the playbook.
Yeah. You got to lay it all out on the line, man.
No
It's
doubt.
a championship. They're trying to win a T-shirt.
It's like the water boy. It was like, last game of the year, Brent. Can't hold anything back now.
2 down linemen. We got ourselves a speed option. She's got room, but she drops it.
Yeah, it looked to appear to be a forward pass right there by Cassidy McGinley.
AOPI got a long way to go. Second and about 20. Here's a snap. It's high. Ball is thrown up, and it's caught. Fantastic play by the AOPI quarterback to make it 3rd and about 4. 5 minutes, 18 seconds left to go here in half number 1. Team still tied at 6. We talk about 0-0, but what's been the real difference maker in these teams' offensives being able to put up 6 points?
Well, I'd say it comes down to one person each side. Like each game, you talk about an X factor before the game, like the quote-unquote, for the CBS, the AFLAC player of the game, or key player of the game. For Alpha Game, it's been Gatson, and for AOPI, it's been the quarterback, McGinley, who's really spearheaded each offense into points.
Crowd is up on their feet. 3rd and 5. There's the snap. Ball is delivered right into the hands, but right into the waiting arms of Alpha Gam to rip that flag off. It'll be 4th and about 3.
No, if I'm AOPI here, I'm keeping the offense on the field. I'm trusting my quarterback.
You only have to defend for 4 minutes and 28 seconds. You can very easily not get it, and AOPI could very easily not score. Got some cheers on the AOPI sideline. Fourth and about 3. There's a snap from AOPI. Screen pass is completed. And she has done the unthinkable and got a first down.
What a play there. By number 42. Pardon me, number 23. Kimberly Harrison.
She's tall. She can go up and make those catches the other way. Here's the snap for AOPI. Another quick screen pass, and this one is going to be taken down about 5 yards after. 3 minutes and 18 seconds left to go here in half number 1. We're still tied at 6. AOPI knocking on the door of getting some more points.
Looks like Burgundy's trying to establish some quick hitters right here.
As we're going to have a timeout for AOPI. What do you think they're drawing up here in the dirt?
Well, what is it here? It's about 2nd and 15. I'd say they're keeping in mind, telling your quarterback, hey, we got 3 minutes left. Let's try to waste some clock to prevent Alpha Game having any time after we were to hypothetically score to get any points on the board, because they get the ball to start the second half. So a 6 or 7 point lead going into the locker room, plus the ball coming out at halftime, you couldn't ask for much more from your ball club here in a championship game.
Indeed, and If you're interested in more sports, this Wednesday at 7 o'clock, volleyball action in Neville Arena. You can listen to the action right here on Weagle 91.1 FM. And the next day on Thursday, Alabama travels into the Auburn Soccer Complex. That is sure to be a great game, as Alabama's currently ranked number 3. You can also listen to that game on Weagle 91.1 FM. Both those games are in conjunction with the Auburn Sports Network. There is the snap to Aopai, and that's another great route to get more yards.
That flag was thrown with some velocity right there.
It was.
From the near side judge.
As we appear to have a player getting up a little bit slowly. Two minutes, 38 seconds left to go here on the clock. Both teams tied up at 6. As this one appears to be going back.
Really want to be careful with the rock right here if you're Cassidy McGinley. Don't want to have a turnover or anything going into halftime.
You can't let them have anything easy. You're tied at 6. You ain't got to risk nothing. Aopai got about 20 yards to the end zone. It's about 2nd and goal, I believe. Motion, snap, counter, and
great tackle there.
Tackle at the line.
Hannah Hollis with a great play there for Alpha Gam. And you're starting to hear the Alpha Gam fan base as they have had somewhat of a late arrival, but their voices are now being heard.
2 minutes, 22 seconds left to go here in half number 1. Both teams tied at 6. And oh my goodness, we have seen some electric plays today from intramural 7-on-7 championship, starting off the day with a small frat, Phi Sigma Chi, beating BYX in the men's independent, the Munch Bunch beating Bishop Sycamore, and previously in the large fraternity, ATO beating Fiji. And that's going to be a sack.
Oh, that may be unnecessary contact there on the quarterback.
It should be going in the left direction for Aopai.
Well, if you're a fan of penalties, this night was for you.
We've had a lot of them, especially after getting such a disciplined game in the first matchup.
You know, if Gene Sterator worked for Weagle and was up in our booth, he would have himself a field day tonight.
He would actually be doing not going to go that far. Okay, never. I'd say he'd actually be doing a job, but no, that man does a great job. Never learned more about the rules from that man. As there's the snap for Aopai. Quick pass, that was going to go array and almost be an interception. As we are nearing the 1 minute mark. Of course, entering normal football clock rules, we are still tied at 6.
Aopai using their last time out of the half.
Now, normally the clock does stop at the 1 minute mark, so, of course.
After a couple of risky throws right there, a good chance to calm down your quarterback and the rest of the offensive unit.
And you're right here basically knocking on the end zone. What do you call here, Trey?
Well, I liked those option plays they were dialing up. They got good yards out there. They had some playmakers. And a good chance to veer towards the sideline as well now that they're out of the timeouts. And also, I can't tell from this angle, but I think they have one more first down marker left to go before entering the final third.
I believe it's 2nd and goal, if I remember correctly, because they took down the whatchamacallit. Okay. Aopai looking to add 6. 2nd and goal from about the 20. Here's the snap. Drop back, step forward in the pocket, throws up, and it is incomplete. Still 1 minute left on the clock.
Gotta love the championship effort right there from both squads to go after the ball.
Yeah.
What are we working with here? Third down and goal. About 15 yards left to go. No, do you take a shot to the end zone right here?
I think you got to. As here's the snap. Step up with the pocket. There's your shot, and it's intercepted. On the goal line, spin move, brought down on the 1.
Margaret Messerly playing both sides of the ball here, making a play on the defensive end and about to step in and lead this Alpha Game offensive unit at quarterback with 55 seconds left to go.
Dude, and that's just a great play from her, looking into the quarterback's soul, knew where that ball was going, caught it, and got one off.
As a fan, I would love to see Alpha Game try and get some points on the board, but if I was the coach, I would not blame them for going conservative here.
I think you just got to go for it, man. You know, you just got to pray and throw up a Hail Mary. Game's more fun that way.
It worked for ATO there.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, or numerous times as my country accent has become activated. Alpha Gam, and that's going to be a delay of game.
Tough to see there when they're already on their own, what'd you say, 2-3 yard line?
I think it's less than that. They're already on the 1. I'll get a better look. As yes, I believe that is on the 1. As I'm trying to watch what the referee is saying, we could really use a Joe Chester right now. Oh. Alpha Gam has got it. 55 seconds left to go here in period number 1. She drops back, rolls to her left. Little short throw, and it's going to be taken down just in front of the first yard marker. As I believe Alpha Gam is, yes, going to call a timeout. It'll be second and about 5 to go with 48 seconds left here in the first half. Talk about a great turnaround for Alpha Gam right there, letting Aopai drive nearly all right down the field, bends but doesn't break, gets the interception.
Well, how about that? A bend don't break defense. Also, keep in mind the first 5 minutes of the game, everything was going Aopai's way. The crowd was into it. They just scored a touchdown. And then a great response by the Alpha Gam offense and a bend don't break defense to lead them tied here when no one thought they would be tied with less than a minute left to go, and now comfortably away from their own end zone. With a chance to even score. You never know.
A lot weirder things have happened in the realm of sports. Alpha Gam, 3 down linemen, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Referee's whistle, there's the snap, it's high. She rolls out to the left, steps up in the pocket. There's your throw, and that one is over her head by a lot. As we are seeing some physicality between these two teams.
When the ball's in the air, it's free game. It's not a rule, but there's a lot of contact being taking place there in the middle of the field.
42 seconds left here to go in period number 1. Both teams still tied at 6.
The Aopai crowd's getting into it. Crucial play right here.
Alpha Gam will hand it off.
Oh, wow.
We got ourselves a triple jet sweep. As she's got room to work on the sideline, she'll be brought down after getting the first down. 35.2 seconds left to go here in half number 1. That is actually the font size used on the pre- and post-game graphics, in case anybody out there wanted to know that.
No, I don't know about you, but this is my favorite play calling I've seen all day. A lot of creativity, a lot of outside-the-box play calls. Stuff the fans want to see.
Indeed. You know, it's real nice to see after getting almost exclusive passes. Alpha Gam is going to get that one off very quickly, and she'll be brought down just about 5 yards in front of the first down marker as a timeout is called by Alpha Gam with 23 seconds
left to go. That was Faith Lane there on the reception. She seems to be the second target there for Alpha Gam. Well, out of timeouts, 23 seconds left. Obviously don't want to turn over here, but how can you get the ball in the red zone if you're Alpha Gam?
You got to dial something up. You got to draw something in the dirt. We just saw the triple jet sweep. This is an NCAA 14, so of course speed option really isn't going to work. I think you got to go 4 verts, or you got to go forehead, stomach, left shoulder, right shoulder, and Hail Mary.
Who's your go-to team in NCAA 14? I'm talking like the old rosters that everyone knows because the updated rosters switch every year.
So what I do is I go on Dynasty,
Hmm.
and I usually like start as the offense coordinator as the Miami Hurricanes.
Gotcha.
As Alpha Gam will have it, just outside of the first down marker. Snap, drop back, go to her left, she throws, and that's going to be intercepted. She's got room to work.
This one's coming back.
There was flag on the ground. I believe it'll be defensive pass interference as there's 15 seconds left to go here in half number 1.
Seems to be a little bit of confusion here from the Zebras.
I'll be very surprised if this one isn't called defensive interference.
Penalty's offset.
And they'll replay the down with 15 seconds left to go here in half number 1. Everybody tied at 6. Talk about getting lucky there.
Yeah, what a huge break there from Alpha Gam. Or for Alpha Gam.
Alpha Gam gets that snap high. She rolls out to her left. That ball is thrown deep, and it's caught, but I think it'll be a sack as the running clock means that we are done with half number 1 as both teams are currently tied at 6. What's been the real difference maker in this one?
I feel like both teams bend, don't break. I feel like this is the most competitive game we've had all day. Obviously, the only game that's gone into halftime tied. And I'm really excited for the second half. I feel like it's going to come down to the key players, as I've emphasized all game. It's time for the stars to shine. Doesn't get much better than this.
Well, folks, we have just one more half of football here at the intramural 7-on-7 championships. But don't go anywhere. We're tied at 6. This one will be decided in the second half. You're listening to Weagle 91.1 FM. Well, folks, we have one more half of football here to be played, and we're tied at 6, 0-0 really on the scorebook. Trey, what do these two teams have to do to bring home the T-shirt tonight?
Well, someone's got to make a play. Someone's got to come out here, and I'd say these first 5 minutes are really going to make or break this ball game, as we've seen from our previous 3 games. So look for a big drive right here from AOPI. If I believe they come down and score and put up 7 points, they'll come out on top.
Indeed, and it'll be AOPI with the ball first, as that snap is very quick, as that's a pitch, and she's going to be tackled at the line of scrimmage.
And another flag. Boy.
Boy, oh, we've seen a lot of those tonight. It's going to be haunting me in my dreams. That one will be on AOPI, and it'll back them up even further into their own territory. I believe now they're about on the 3. They'll have about 17 yards to go for the first down. 19 minutes, 25 seconds left to go. Huddling up. They got to be drawing something up in that huddle. It's a team that's either going to get the most creative. AOPI.
Not as much defensive pressure in the sorority matchups as in the fraternity ones.
No, they believe in good old-fashioned coverage football, like an old Raiders team. You know, they got all-pro corner and a future Hall of Famer out there. AOPI, again, coming out with 2 down linemen and doubles formation. Here's a snap, drop back, looking right. There's your throw into triple coverage, and it's dropped.
Risky pass there into triple coverage.
There's really no reason to make that throw. You know, you're tied. You can, I know it's second and long, but you can still, you get 2 more downs to play with. .14 seconds on the shot clock, 18 minutes on the play clock. We're still tied at 6. Alpha Pi, 5 seconds. And that is a
Well, we got some trickery here, Noah. Oh!
That's going to be, was that picked or was that?
Oh, she's still on her feet.
Still on her feet. She has 20, 10, 5, touchdown! Never mind.
Call me crazy, but I think she's missing her flag there, Noah.
I think she was too, or she doesn't have one on. Wait, what? If we had somebody in the studio right now, I'd tell them to play the sound clip.
Yeah, look, they're giving her flag. Boy.
Talk about
a got away with one right there.
Talk about a missed call.
Yeah, yikes.
Oh, my goodness.
The amount of flags they've thrown, I feel like you got to see that one.
Well, either way.
They're trying their best, of course. That's a crucial play, though.
AOPI knocking on the touchdown with 16 minutes and 55 seconds left to go here in half number 2. 1 down lineman with an empty set. There's the snap. She's going to try to attempt to rush this one in, and that one is good for a touchdown.
There's the design QB draw.
AOPI takes the lead.
What a crazy scene there. That was Michael Dyer-esque 2010 National Championship game. Everyone thought the play was dead. Not so fast.
Nope. I don't even know how to describe it.
I'm really confused on what's going on here, Noah.
I am too. That means so are you, listener. As AOPI will have an opportunity to build on that touchdown. Or no, excuse me, this is 2nd down from the 1. I cannot tell what a single referee is doing as AOPI has it. There's a snap. It's another QB run. This time, it's good, right?
There you go. I love the design QB draws from Burgundy and crew. But I'm confused here, Noah. So it appeared a flag came off around midfield, but they ruled it down around the goal line? Because you saw the AOPI player running with the flag to give it to her when I don't know. Crazy. Another.
They're playing for a T-shirt, man. You know, the T-shirt's nice and all, but there's a reason they're playing for a T-shirt.
Yeah.
As AOPI will have a 2-point conversion here.
Another crazy play to add the icing on the cake from a crazy night.
As there's the snap, and that one is thrown on a fade, and it goes out of bounds, Bo Nix-esque. Either way, AOPI, as I attempt to fix the score bug, will lead this game 12-6. They've jumped out to the lead. And they only have to defend that lead for 14, almost 15 minutes. It's Chuck. Man, I'm confused. Football's a tricky sport.
Football is a trick, especially flag football.
That's right, folks. You get the honest reaction from the broadcasters here. Not no lies like you hear from other I don't even
The
know
officials have done a great job tonight, though. They've had a lot to deal with every game.
They have. You know, they're
the rowdy crowds. All the players won it. I'm sure they're arguing calls. We got scramble here and another flag.
And you know, at the end of the day, these are college kids.
Oh, of course.
These ain't professionals. Probably.
As Messerly was on the run there, and appears to be coming back.
It's another big-time penalty that'll help out AOPI. Alpha Gam, of course, attempting to tie this game back up at 6. We could have ourselves a tricky situation as there's only 13 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here in half number 2 of the Sorority 7-on-7 flag football championships here at the Auburn Sportsplex. Dump pass. And that's going to be taken down for about a 6-yard gain, we'll say. It'll be 2nd and 4.
That was Margaret Crowd there on the reception. I believe that is her first catch of the night.
Ron Burgundy and co trying to dial up some defensive schemes.
Man of the people there, Coach Burgundy.
Trying to be like Bill Parcells and Bill Belichick back in the 80s or 90s or whenever that was. Whenever LT was out there playing amazing. It'll be Alpha Gam with the snap. She rolls out right, and that is almost picked off. It'll be third and short.
AOPI can really separate themselves here with a stop.
About 12 minutes and 45 seconds left to go as the AOPI girls are going insane on
They're
the
starting
sideline.
to make their way towards the side of the field. Good call here by the Alpha Gam staff.
Trying to
get
settle
the
their
right
nerves
play
down.
you need.
They need to hurry up, though. They only got 7 seconds on the play clock. Alpha Gam down by 6 with about 12 minutes left to go. They'll have a delay game. So we've seen a Mac Jones jersey, a Greg Olson jersey, and that's been on the jerseys that we've seen. I thought we'd see like at least one Aaron Rodgers jersey, among other jerseys.
I think the Bo Jackson Navy jersey is the most well-recognizable jersey in Auburn, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I would say that. As Alpha Gam with another dump pass. That one's going to be good for a first down and maybe some more.
Hey, when things go bad, get the ball in your best player's hands. Gaston once again putting the Alpha Gam offense on her back with another great play.
Indeed, and every time she touches that ball, it's just explosive.
Oh, yeah. You know, they got to be careful with these long huddles here with the play clock.
Indeed, I think they've already had about 2 or 3 delay games.
This is a resilient Alpha Gam squad.
Indeed.
They find their way out of the hole every single time, I feel like.
And with 11 minutes left, Alpha Gam will have it just in front of the first down marker. It's about 1st and 3. There's a snap rolling out to her right. That throw is deep, and it's dropped.
Good coverage there from AOPI. There at the last second.
2nd and about 3. Alphingham again going with that huddle. They've got 20 seconds on the play clock.
Second and short here. No need to force anything. But also a good time to take a shot.
Alphingham, 3-down lineman. That's going to be a speed option to the right. And they'll pick up at least the first down. She's got more room, but she's brought down.
That was very well read there by the AOPI defense. And number 30 for Alphingham making lemonade out of lemons there. That play was down in the dirt.
Yep, and it works in NCAA 14. I'm sure that's where the coaches got it. As Alphingham taking the field again, they'll have 21 seconds on the shot clock. 9 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here in period number 1. AOPI currently leading 12-6. Alphingham with another attempt at a speed option. That was going to be dropped, however, and it's going to go out of bounds, I believe. Or, excuse me, no, that was recovered by AOPI. They'll have the ball. Right? Right, referees?
Let's see here. I think that may have been a forward pass. It's got to be coming up on fourth down.
Yes, it is a forward pass. It'll be second and about
second
20.
down.
Alphingham has it with 9 minutes to go. She drops back. That pass is up, and it's caught. Running left, and she's going to pick up about 10 yards.
We have a quarterback change here as well, Noah, as Gaston takes the helm, and Messerly moves out wide.
When you got an athlete, she can do everything. You got to put her out there behind center and let her throw a couple balls as well. As it'll be about 3rd and 10 for Alphingham. With 8 minutes and 30 seconds left to go, they're down by 6. They can't get it back in 2 field goals as there's no field goals out here. They got to get a touchdown. Motion from Alphingham. Speed play action is up, and it's deflected.
Great coverage there.
Very Deion Sanders-esque from AOPI.
The AOPI coaching staff has to love the way their secondary is played tonight.
Fantastic job right there.
Crucial fourth down.
It's about 4th and 10.
Keep in mind there's 7:50 left on the game clock as the clock continues to churn, the running clock.
They're currently playing a song about a man who used to live in West Philadelphia. Now was born in East Bel Air. Here's a snap for Alphingham. Play action. Goes back, almost a sack, and that's going to be caught.
Wow.
She's down at about the 3. A fantastic play for Alphingham. They're right back in it.
Every time you count them out, they come back.
Talk about a 4th down conversion. AOPI gets it there. They could have got it back as AOPI players are currently throwing their hats and other stuff on the ground. I once got benched in a high school game for that.
Helmet spike?
Yes, I did. Alphingham will have it about the 3. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. In motion. And that's going to be another triple sweep.
Wow.
She's got room to work. That one is in for a touchdown. Alphingham ties it back up at 12 with just 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to go.
Arden McCullough there on the end around. Tying the ball game here at 12 with 6:30 left to go.
And like a conductor at the end of the song, the AOPI bench has gone silent. That makes sense. Yeah, that made sense. I'm going to use that in another broadcast. AOPI likes to take the lead here with a conversion. Here's the snap. Steps up in the pocket. That's a throw, and it's caught.
What a catch there. Oh, whoa. Oh, never mind.
What a catch as Alphingham takes the lead with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in the second half.
Gaston once again coming up huge for Alphingham.
whole new ball game as Alpha Gam extends the lead to 1. 13-12 ball game here in the Auburn Sports Complex. I believe this is the first game we've had both teams score double digits.
Yeah, this is the first game the broadcaster's been on the edge of their seat as well.
Indeed. 5 minutes, 12 seconds left
Let's
to
see
go.
what Cassidy McGinley and crew have.
Coming right down to the wire. But that's a missed snap. It'll be a dead ball. It'll be second and about 7 for A.O. Pike. Terrible start to the drive. There's a snap from A.O. Pike. She's got room to run.
Oh, maybe, some, well, what's the term here? Illegal contact.
Legal
grabbing the
contact
shirt.
from Delta Gamma. And that one is going to give in some free yards to A.O. Pike. With 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in this one.
Holding.
Well, that'll be holding on the defense, and A.O. Pike will be given some free yards.
The AOPI fan base loved that one.
Currently sits 13-12. Alpha Gam in the lead. Anything can happen. 1 card left for both of these teams.
Who are you looking get the ball here if you're AOPI?
I'm thinking a quarterback run here. They've shown some weakness with it in the past, and I think it could very easily happen again right here for AOPI. As AOPI drops back. There's the throw. It's deep. That is almost intercepted, but it's going to be dropped just in front of the AOPI sideline.
Based on the response of the AOPI sideline there, I thought maybe a catch.
AOPI, 3rd and short. Let's see the play here. Drop back, and that is not going to be a...
I think that may be charging there on the Gimli.
Heard that right, folks, charging. This is not a basketball game, but charging is a call here. That's when, since this is flag, you can't really run exactly at your opponent. And that is exactly the call, as they're going to back up AOPI. 3 minutes and 22 seconds left to go here in this one. Alpha Gam has the lead 13-12, but anything can happen in football, ladies and gentlemen.
No doubt.
Any card can be dealt.
I'd look for more, try to get back in the RPOs. It seemed to be working in the first half.
There's a motion outside. That's an interception.
No.
Delta Gamma may have just secured this one.
And if you're AOPI there, I wouldn't hesitate to have let her score, get the ball back. But wow. AOPI with all the chances in the world there in the first half to really break away. And Alpha Gam, bend don't break, as you said, just stayed resilient and now have the ball with 2 minutes and 32 seconds left, up 1.
Not only that, but Delta Gamma has the ball inside their own 20. You score again here, it's going to be very, very hard for AOPI to respond in such short amount of time.
Well, we just found out that there's a 3-point conversion here in flag football. So if you're AOPI, let them score. Even if they get the conversion, you still have a shot.
Delta Gamma. Here's the snap. Snap out wide. There's the pitch, and that one will be another ball that goes out of bounds with just 2 minutes left to go here in this one.
I'd keep the ball in Gaston's hands here if I'm Alpha Gam. She's been bringing you to the promised land all night.
Yep. Delta Gamma again going with that huddle offense from going over to talk to their coach on the sideline to going back. This time they'll have 15 seconds to play with when they get up to the line. Minute 30 left to go in this one. Delta Gamma could score more points here as they lead by 1. There's the play. It's going to be a sweep to the left side. No room to work. She'll step out of bounds after about a 3-yard gain.
And we're coming up on the 1-minute mark where if someone steps out of bounds, the clock will stop. Also keep in mind, AOPI has both their timeouts. What do you think the coaching staff should start utilizing? And I think they may just have used one. Speaking of it.
Yeah, that's a good call by them. You know, obviously you can't take them with you.
Of course.
Use them now. You still get the 1-minute break.
It's like a 2-minute warning in football, if you will, or the NFL.
And obviously now, if you're AOPI, what do you have to do defensively?
Well, if Alpha Gam drops back to pass, do everything you can to try to pick that off. Usually in a normal football situation, you're trying to strip them, get the ball loose, but obviously you can't do that here in flag. So if Alpha Gam drops back to pass, let them throw the rock and leave it up to your secondary, who's played great all night, to try and make a play.
Minute 15 left here in period number 2 of the Sorority Intramural 7-on-7 Championships. Delta Gamma leads by 1, and they have the ball. 12 seconds left on the play clock. Hope they realize that they can't burn down the clock. As here's the snap. She rolls out left, and that's going to be a sack.
Great play there by the AOPI defense.
As we should be coming up on the 1-minute warning, as it'll be 4th and about 7. As AOPI,
I believe that was number 55, Abigail Staris there on the sack.
As there appears to be some miscommunication on the sideline. I don't think the Burgundy brothers wanted that timeout to be called, but timeout will be called here as AOPI is looking to stop Alpha Gam here on the 4th down. They have to get the ball back and score.
This is a tricky situation here from Alpha Gam. They're about 15 yards away from the end zone, but they have, AOPI has no timeouts. If they run the ball, they can burn a lot of clock and have AOPI be on the opposite end of their end zone they're trying to get to. What are you thinking here, Noah?
Well, you got a minute 08 left on the clock. I think you just got to score it. You know, you're still in 4-down territory right here. Might as well pull up a shot play, draw something in the dirt.
Whatever you do, just stay in bounds.
Yep, stay in bounds, let the clock run. As there's the referee whistle. As there's the snap. Snap is high, out to the right. There's your throw. Caught, but it won't be a touchdown.
Did she get stepped out of bounds? Let's see the call from the official. Oh, and the clock will stop.
Just on the 1 second mark. It'll be 1 minute and 1 second. I believe AOPI will take the ball at about their 3rd, and they'll have a long way to go. For the end zone. They're still got a lot to make up for if they want that intramural championship trophy.
I'd say about 55 yards for the rest of your life right here, Noah.
Yep.
And one cool-looking T-shirt.
Indeed. This year it's gray. Last year it was blue. Let the entire campus know that you are a champion.
There's just a sense of pride wearing that thing around campus.
It is, man. You know that I'm an intramural champion?
You are.
Yes, I am.
Congratulations.
Pickleball.
There you go.
I'm not actually an intramural champion. I'm kidding with you.
The Weagle team's due for a championship.
We're due. As it'll be AOPI with the snap just before the shot clock. As that one's going to be caught. She's got room to run. And that one's going to be brought down just out between the 40 and the 60. 57 seconds left to go, but that's going to be a flag guarding call.
Oh, wow.
As we are entering the final countdown.
Got to be careful here if you're AOPI with the clock.
Well, I've said the last 3 games that it was about time the Cowboy rode away. This one you can't tell. This one's going to come down the wire, much like a New England Revolution game. Aopai with 3 down linemen, 2 on the left, 1 on the right. There's your snap. Drops back, quick pass, is caught right on the first down marker. They'll give it to her. 50 seconds left to go here.
Interesting. Are they stopping the clock after every first down?
I
How about
believe
that?
they are.
Still got to be weary of the clock here if you're Aopai.
You expect to see more of that little dump pass across the middle action. Haven't really been able to stop it if you're Delta Gamma. See what Aopai does here. There's a snap. Exact same type of throw as she's brought down shy of the first down. Clock is running at 37-second mark. You got to be quick right here. You got to enter your NASCAR stuff.
Hitting the 30-second mark here, Noah. Everyone's on the edge of their seats here at the sports.
As there's the snap, she drops back. There's your throw off the sideline. That one is deflected by Delta Gamma. 18 seconds left here for Aopai. Are you giving the no matter what happens here, I love being your coach right here speech?
Oh, that's a post-game speech.
That's a
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
Good call.
With
that.
19 seconds left. I'm thinking I'm getting a T-shirt with 19 seconds left.
Aopai trying to secure a date with a T-shirt. Here's the snap. She drops back. Deep throw is going to be dropped.
Oh.
13 seconds left to go. Aopai will have a 4th and about 10, let's say, dear listener.
If I'm Alpha Gam, I'm going home with those timeouts. I'm not giving Burgundy any chance to draw up something.
Yep. Alpha Gam, one call for the T-shirt of your life. Doubles formation. Alpha Gam in a prevent defense. There's the snap. Drop back. Throws. That one is going to be down in front of the first down marker. With 8 seconds left, Alpha Gam with a 13-12 lead may just be able to kneel this one out.
Wow, that was pretty anticlimactic there for the Alpha Gam fan base.
Yep. Well, Alpha Gam with an opportunity to just kneel this one out with 8 seconds left to go as they think about how great of a season they have had.
Huh.
And it'll end as intramural champions.
What a weird no
T-shirt
roar
and
there
everything.
from the crowd.
There it is. Alpha Gam does it. They're your 2022 Sorority 7-on-7 flag football champions.
And there's the roar. Little Silent Night effect there.
As they're going to party tonight at the Auburn Sportsplex.
Shout out to Aopai for a brilliant effort tonight. They really left it all on the line. Both 2 great ball clubs we got to watch. And thank you to both of them for a great game to end off the night.
Indeed. Well, folks, you heard it there first. That's been the end of the night. For Trey beside me, my name's Noah. Thank you for listening through all 4 matchups as Delta Gam are your sorority champions. Of course, we got shows and games, more games coming your way Wednesday and Thursday with Florida volleyball and Alabama soccer. Thank you for listening. This has been Weagle 91.1 FM.